How's it going, everybody? Game Reviews here. Welcome to a very different kind of video. I'm sure as you all know, as of this recording anyways, last week, Sora from Kingdom Hearts did get announced for Super Smash Bros. And I cannot stress this enough. I am beyond excited. I grew up with Kingdom Hearts. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS2. I played Chain of Memories on the GBA. Granted, it was emulation. I was running on Visual Boy Advance. I have 358 over 2 days, and I have Recoded on DS. I played Dream Drop Distance on 3DS. I played Birth by Sleep for the first time in the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD collection on PS3. And again, Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series. I know my channel is really known for Pokemon more so than anything else. I mean, if you look back in my entire lineup of videos I have uploaded on this channel, Pokemon has always been the mainstay. So, unless you follow me on Twitter, if you talk to me one on one, if you know me in real life, you would not think I love Kingdom Hearts as much as I do. I have talked about this recently because I do plan on live streaming my entire playthrough Kingdom Hearts next year. This is how much I love the series. I play it on a yearly basis. I hold myself accountable to play this series every single year since, oh my gosh, probably like 3 or 4 years ago was the first time I decided to do this. And I haven't stopped since. I think the entire series is phenomenal. So when Sakurai did announce that Kingdom Hearts is coming to Switch, a console that is a hybrid console, a console that I wanted Kingdom Hearts to come onto since the Switch first got announced in end of 2016. It came out in 2017 and everything. It was something I always wanted, and believe me, when the announcement first happened, I was excited. I was in awe. I was, every kind of positive thing. And then I remember hearing Sakurai say during this direct that it will be cloud gaming. When I first heard it, my assumption was, oh, so just Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be cloud gaming. Makes sense. This game is running on Unreal Engine 4. This game is jam packed with so many things in it. It makes sense. If you want to just do Kingdom Hearts 3 cloud gaming, that's fine. If you want to throw, Kingdom Hearts 2 HD Prologue, 2.8 HD Prologue on there as well, throw it on there because those games are running on much more powerful engines. I get that. Yeah, 0. 0.2, is this 2-hour demo. You have Back Cover, which is just a 50-minute cinematic. I get it. You have those. It makes sense. I'm not saying that cloud gaming is bad. But when you make the entire collection, 1.5 and 2.5 as well as cloud gaming, it just puts a halt on what this series can do. You're basically telling people, if you want to play this game on Switch, you need to have a stable internet connection. You need to have the ability to stream games in a quality content outputs. And to be honest, at that point, what's the point of getting on Switch? I mean, it breaks my heart to say that. I wanted to play these games on the go. I want to just sit down and play Kingdom Hearts 1, travel through Deep Jungle, Atlantica, Halloween Town, Hollow Bastion, fight against Ansem, Secret of Darkness on the go. I want to listen to all the music that these games have. There's a reason why I have Melody of Memory on Switch. It's because of the portability aspect of it. The fact that that game can run on Switch so perfectly well baffles me why you couldn't just do 1.5 and 2.5 on that same engine. The models in that game are based on Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Like, these are pre-existing models that were used in the original games. Even looking at the models themselves, they are literally the same exact thing. And it just amazes me how so little was obviously done in these cloud versions. I'm not saying Kingdom Hearts is bad. I'm not saying Square Enix is bad. I'm not saying Disney is bad. But what I'm trying to say is the hype that really brought me into wanting to get the Switch, the hype that brought Sora into Smash Bros, kind of faded away when that announcement happened. And let me put it to you this way. When I say I have played every Kingdom Hearts game, again, I have Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 for PS2. I have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD on PS3. On PS4, I have the 1.5 plus 2.5 HD, 2.8, Kingdom Hearts 3, and the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3. When it got announced for PC that Kingdom Hearts was coming to, PC on the Epic Game Store. I haven't gotten it yet personally, but the reason why I wasn't getting it yet was because I was holding off on it for Switch. And just knowing that if I'm going to be given the option of playing these games on on my PC, a much better, heavily built graphic output for Switch, where both of them are the same concept of I have to remain in one place, I'm going to go PC. Again, I really, really hate to say that because I think Kingdom Hearts is one of those series that overall is just so phenomenal, has one of the craziest fan bases. I mean, there's a reason why Sora was the number one voted character in Smash Bros. In the Smash Battle from 6 years ago. The number one. Iwata, may he rest in peace, wanted Sora in Smash Bros. The hype was there. Definitely the hype was there. And to know that you cannot play these games on the go as intended, I mean, I guess now at this point, depending what happens with, I'm about to go off a tangent honestly because I don't have anything scripted. Going to the Stream Deck, the Steam-based console that is that handheld capability and everything. I don't know if it's only going to allow, the Steam Shop, or you could literally download from Epic as well. That may be your only, again, if it is possible that you're able to play games from the Epic Game Store onto the Stream Deck, which I don't see why you would be able to. But hypothetically, say if you were. That's the option you have to play Kingdom Hearts on the go. And if that's a possibility, if that is actually something you can do, I will gladly give Epic my money. I would gladly give Steam my money for a Stream Deck so I could finally play on the go the way how it was intended. Seriously, I just have so many fond memories of Kingdom Hearts in general. Kingdom Hearts 1, oh my gosh, when the game first came out, I was playing, my dad came home one day with Kingdom Hearts 1 in hand, and it was Disney Final Fantasy crossover, and I have very minimal experience with, JRPGs at this point. I was like 7 or 8 at the time when this game came out, and I sat down playing it. I remember booting it up. I was in, you're in the Station of Waking, you're in the Dive to the Heart, you're on these stained glass things of Cinderella, Snow White, really just like the Disney princesses that really play a predominant role specifically in Kingdom Hearts 1. And then you team up with Donald and Goofy. You got to go to Deep Jungle, Olympus, Wonderland as your first 3 world options, and you traverse, then you go to Agrabah, then Atlantica, Monstro, Halloween Town, Hollow Bastion, Neverland, and finally Enter the World. I know I swapped 2 of them, but still, that's really it. It's that love for the series that really hurts me to say that there's going to be a console that Kingdom Hearts is available for that I'm not getting. And I have made statements before with my friends where it does make sense why the Kingdom Hearts series is not going to be, could only be cloud version only. But then people have retorted to me that games like Doom Eternal is a prime example, a game that's running on PS4, Xbox One, those consoles, and it has a physical cartridge for Switch. Witcher 3, another example. Games that are so heavy duty, but they were condensed down to like, lower graphical output. I think the FPS was also affected by it. And they run, as far as I understand, decently enough for decently enough on Switch. So I ask that again. Why couldn't 1.5 and 2.5 have the same thing? Why couldn't they just use the versions for PS3 for 1.5 and 2.5? Again, I'm not as upset about Kingdom Hearts 3. Personally, I'm happy to just play that on my PS4. I love it. But it's because I don't have that sentimental value with Kingdom Hearts 3 the same way I do with Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. In Kingdom Hearts 2, I remember fighting Sephiroth. I remember being Sephiroth for the first time in Radiant Garden at the cliffside, overseeing, the castle and everything. And I was on the phone with one of my old childhood friends, and I called him and I said, "Oh my gosh, I just beat Sephiroth." It was incredible. I was like, okay, I guess maybe like 12 at the time, maybe, or something. And I can tell you now, um, that was no easy feat. Yes, Sephiroth was definitely, put on easy mode compared to Kingdom Hearts 1, but still, Sephiroth was still a really hard boss. And then I remember with all the final mix stuff added into the mix when because like the first time we got to experience this in the West was in these HD collections. 1.5 included Unknown in Hollow Bastion, who turned out to be Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts 2, and Xemnas even mentions that in opening of Kingdom Hearts 2. I think also in 358 over 2 days as well. I think it was mentioned as well, saying I've seen someone who looks a lot just like you. Again, paraphrase. I'm definitely paraphrasing. I definitely messed up the quote big time, but that's the point, though. It's the way how all these older games connected, and it's definitely something that I'm always gonna be upset about. I really hope Square and Disney look at these negative viewpoints of what they're getting with these cloud versions and look back and say, what can we do better? Is there something we can do better? So I'm gonna leave you off with this. If you have never played Kingdom Hearts before, you never gave it a try, I will look into getting the All for One collection on PS4 or Xbox. If you don't have either of those consoles, the Epic Game Store has all the games on there as well. I would have the Switch version, excuse me, being your final option. I would not recommend it as your go-to. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing more videos like this in the future. I really want to kind of go away, not go away completely, but start more discussion stuff. I did do that for a bit, and I kind of want to continue it onward. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.